Okay. All right. So now we're a little bit better. Hi guys. This is going to be as quick as I can make it because I'm really tired. And I've still got a ton of stuff to do. As well as take a shower. Because I wanted to give my friend a little time when I got home. I didn't get home till like 8. And then I had to put my kids to bed. So I gave my friend a little bit of time to decompress because the vet was a lot. A lot. She is so anemic, they could not get more than a few drops for the test. That was a fly that just flew up my nose, that they took. And she was negative, which is great. But as you probably read in the thread, she is a hot mess. Incredibly anemic. And filled with parasites. Like, there was a worm party in Philly and everybody showed up at this cat's stomach because there's probably the biggest roundworms I have ever seen. And she's just bones. She's so thin and so tiny. So I took her out of the crate to get her set up, and she had pooped, which was great, again, because she can poop. But again, full of worms. And I was like, I got to get her cleaned up. We also noticed when we did an exam on her that she had some maggot eggs near her back end, but no trauma and no open wounds. So what I think happened is, she got covered in poop and the flies were like, yeah! And, another egg party went down. So I went and I dipped her in the water. It was poop brown after the first bath. And the first bath, all I did was just like let her sit in the water. It was super warm. So she basically just kind of went limp and was like, and I just kind of let her just soak for a little bit. And then I brought her onto a towel and just started to comb her a little bit, and then realized that I was facing a far bigger foe than I thought I had been facing. Because while, the vet did say she had fleas, and I knew she had fleas, I did not necessarily think she had as many fleas as she has. And we discussed Capstar when I was at the vet, but they were incredibly busy. Like, they kind of just, like, slipped me in, and I was there for quite a long time. Trying to respond to messages, and my phone was dying, and I was tired, and I was just like, ugh. So when I left, I was like, I'm not going back. So that's why I posted on the thread that I needed Capstar, and Nanette is actually probably on her way right here to drop it in my mailbox. So after probably about 3 attempts at bathing, this is after the first initial soak and then a second soak, and then I just literally made her a dawn monster, basically. I wanted every part of her body blue. Basically, I used like half a bottle of Dawn on her. Not actually, probably more than that. Probably 3/4 of a bottle of Dawn, just because I was like, these things have to die. I was like, there's so many. And by the time I rinsed her off for that one, at least she had a good many of them had died. I'm giving her Capstar because there are still live ones left. I'm not kidding. There are still live fleas on this cat that were like ping, ping, ping. And I was like, well, I got to put you in the crate for now. Luckily, it's covered and everything like that. So, and my cats are treated. So, but it's still crazy. So the consensus from the vet could be a variant of different things. And like I said, upwards in the thread, she kind of like spelled it out, long and the short of it, because the x-rays were unremarkable. There's no breaks. And her mentation is off, meaning she's disoriented. She can walk, but she's dragging her back legs and she's knuckling. Do they call it knuckling with cats? I don't know if they call it knuckling, but they call it knuckling in dogs, and it usually means that there's some kind of either brain issue, injury, or some trauma to the spine that they should be able to see by all intents and purposes. But they didn't see on x-ray. So the possibilities could be FIP, which I'm going to say no, because I haven't really seen an FIP cat give this much of a, hey, I'm still here. I might be half dead, but I'm good type. Usually dry FIP, when I see it, it's like, oh, I'm like, no, 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 no. She's, bad off, but I don't think she's there at that point yet. Her other possibility was rabies, which is always a danger, which is why, using gloves, keeping her separate. She's not going to reach through the bars and bite anybody. She was really salty when I first got her, has since become weaker. Obviously, she's been fighting a lot, and she's been through a lot today, probably more than she's ever been through. So, tonight she's kind of like, oh God, why is this happening? So I am not likely to think that it is, but we're still using precautions here. We're going to be careful. And the other possibility is, just severe anemia, which in all honesty, which is what I would lean more towards, or maybe like a bacterial infection that could be parasite borne, or the result of, some sort of parasite that she has, because like I said, she's probably got them all. We did give her a tapeworm injection that she got, and I do have Revolution for her, which should kill the rest of it. And I also have tablet dewormer. I'm going to give her the Capstar and let that sit over the night, because she's also going to be on antibiotics that we're starting tonight. We gave her sub-Q fluids, and really it's just a matter of keeping an eye on her and just trying to keep her warm and, seeing what happens. She did just poop for me, and it's almost like she knew she had to, because she was trying to like move around. She did not get into the litter box, but I didn't really expect her to. I gave her one because I wanted to offer her the option, but I don't think she's altogether there yet. She showed a little interest in eating some of the treats I offered her, but didn't really like follow through. Again, I think she's just weak. I did manage to give her a good amount of Nutri-Cal, just to try to get her sugar up and try to kickstart some of that appetite. I do have AD for her that I will be syringing probably within the next 6 hours, probably more like 4. I'll give her just a little bit, just a little taste, and probably a little bit more Nutri-Cal. I don't want to overload her system, because otherwise that could be bad things too, because if she's that weak and her body's that depleted, we don't want to make her burn more calories than she's intaking. So, and obviously, all the rest of the stuff. So, yeah, I think that's it. I'm really tired, and I have lots of laundry to do. Lots of bleach. All right, kids, that's my update. Sorry it was so long. It was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, that's my bunny. Say hi, Bernardo, and that's my other bunny that hates Bernardo, but they live together anyway. Yeah, bunnies live here, and I'm allergic to them. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.